Hey, good morning, those in WA, and afternoon to those over in Sydney or over the eastern states. Today is the 16th of February, and I'm just going to discuss about trading using, buyers versus sellers. You can easily have an app on your phone. You don't have to be on the computer. So I just want to show you a quick way of trading a stock when the stock is on the run. So just remember, I only use this method when a stock is running, as in it's going up really fast. Like today when FGO was going up. So for example, yesterday you could have easily used this on IOU, you could have used it on DOU. Today as well, you could have used it on another stock, FFG. So my disclaimer as well, I'm mentioning these stocks just for illustration purposes only, and this does not constitute trading advice. So you need to do your own research. So you can easily have your phone handy. Make sure you download an app. I don't know what platform you're using, but you need to run a platform. For example, I use Comsex because I've got the Comsec app on my phone. So you can easily be scrolling and seeing what's going on. So we're going to use today, we will have FGO as an example. FGO, you could have easily got in yesterday at 0.008, or the other day when it was still 0.005, you could have got in there. So as you can see, we've got the FGO chart over there, and you can see it from there. It was 0.005 the other day, so you could have got in there based on the volume, because you can actually see underneath there is some increased volume. So something was going on, there's no doubt about that. And I'm pretty sure that looking at the charts as well, it was indicating that it was going to go up. And I'd actually tweeted it on I think yesterday, pre-market. So we go on here, as you can see at the start on number one, the volume, uh, the buyers, we had about 383 buyers wanting to buy the stock. That's on number one over there, and there were 230 million shares that the buyers were willing to buy. If we then maybe jump on to number three, you can easily see on that the buyers, that was now at 7:30. The previous one screenshot was taken at 7:15. So at 7:30 we had more buyers willing to buy the stock, and as you can see, we now had less sellers willing to sell the stock. So there was actually an increased demand of the stock by 7:30. So that's why I was saying the other day that you need to wake up early, because if you wake up late, nothing is there for the latecomers unless a good announcement comes later on. So you need to be on the market nice and early, ready and fresh, whether you've had breakfast or had a bath, it's all up to you. So if we jump from the first slide there, if we go on to the next one, so you can clearly see there, price went up at opening, it was 1.3, it ended up getting to 2.5. So if we look at slide number 4, for example, and we compare that, we can see the stock is trading at 2 cents at 7:42. That's Western Australian time, according to my phone there. You can see that price is 2 cents. And then at 11 past 8, slide number 6 there, you can see price is 1.9. But when you clearly look at number 4 and number 6, you can clearly see that there are more sellers that have come in. So number 4 there, you can see you've got 121 sellers. That's at 7:42 a.m. And then at 8:11, you've got more sellers, 173 sellers wanting to sell that stock. So now the problem I have with that is sometimes it indicates to me that more sellers have come into the market. If I want to get out, I will get out. But unfortunately, I missed the screenshot at 2.5 cents and 2.4 cents simply because I was trying to sell my holding. So if we go on to the next slide here, you can see now 8:15, and that's number 7. You go to slide number 9, that's 8:43 a.m. You can clearly see now that we've got so many people wanting to sell the stock. That's the last screenshot there. So at 8:43, you can see we've got 208 sellers wanting to sell, as compared to 172 sellers who were selling at 8:15. So if I had taken the screenshot at when the price was actually 2.4, 2.5, you'd have actually seen that sellers, the number of sellers were diminishing, and that was what was happening there. So you can actually use this method to, scroll your phone if a stock is running only, so you know when to get out. You don't need to look at the charts yet. We'll get to the charts later. So this is just a simple method, quick method that you can actually use on your phone. So of course you now have to decide, how much money do I want? Did I just want $200, 800? Did I get in early and I'm going to get $10,000 profit and bank and move on? If you still want to hold, if you think it's a good story, then of course you can still hold. So this was just an example using FGO. Sorry, I'm a bit quick today because the market is open. So you just need to remember to look on your buy and sell, look at that demand versus supply, think of economics. When something is in great demand, when something is not in demand anymore, even in an auction, that kind of thing. When, people want to buy this and they're bidding higher, buying. So you can use this easily on what you call on the stock market, but you just need to know, you got to be quick as well. If you're not familiar with this method, don't use it, because I don't want anybody losing their money. And so yep, so the summary there is, you can see how to trade when the stock is running fast using your mobile phone, using an app. You just need fast internet, and you don't even need any fancy big screens going on. You can easily do that on your iPad as well. So you can follow me on Twitter. It's Vonsi on Twitter, and you can easily follow me there. So happy trading, everyone. Getting back to the market now. Have a good day.